We're back and we've got a new trick. Hi everyone, what have we got today? Garth's Giant Adventure. And that's a temporary title screen. Thanks for letting us know that. Presumably that will get fixed next week. Begin the game. What the? We've got a couple of bodacious monsters here. A dragon and a minotaur, I suppose, but what are they doing? They're about to have a fearsome battle? No, they're having a dance party! Hey, fantastic stuff! Yeah! Look at those monsters boogieing on down. I don't know who they are or why they're here, but whatever. It's time for a dance! Good old RPG Maker dancing. What the? Hey, who stopped the music? Gel? Metal Scar? What? Oh well, I guess it was a nice dance, but they're called Spencer and Bob. Man, I can't think of less appropriate names for monsters. Spencer and Bob, really? Well, at least our hero's got a more interesting name. Yeah, Garth. That little red troll on the right-hand side of the screen there. This game is about a monster, an ogre or whatever, a troll called Garth, who lives in the kingdom of monsters. All a bunch of monsters. You can see them all in that room there. There's a dragon, there's a skeleton, and a ghost. All these monsters who are always trying to slam humans and take over because they're monsters. And it's Garth's 15th birthday today, so they're having a little celebration. Well, isn't that nice? This is the underground hideout of the monsters, by the way. Underground kingdom, excuse me, because they got that king, the red dragon. So Garth got his own first weapon, and he had a nice relaxing birthday sleep. But time waits for no monster, Garth. He's going to go and see his dad, who's in the lab. I guess his dad must be a scientist. It can't be Dr. Ingram, of course, because remember, these are monsters. This is the kingdom of monsters. Humans are bad, unless, of course, they're evil humans. In which case, you might see some humans wandering about this place. Now, let's have a look at the books. Gives you some standard advice. You want to level up to get stronger, because this is an RPG. If you don't do that, you're going to have some problems. Apparently there are monsters of immense strength. And yeah, some anti-human propaganda. That's what we like to see here. Heroes are what the monsters call humans that, well, tried to kill monsters. So it goes without saying they're not really heroes. And as for Harry Potter, I can't wait to see some of that! Although I never actually liked Harry Potter. I read the first 2 books, I read half of the third one, and I just gave up. For the record, this was back when I was like 10 years old. So yes, I was before my time in not liking things people like. Some excellent food! Sign me up! Spinning robot! Like, hey robot, hey insane robot! Give me some food! Oh, he's too busy. Too busy serving that one skeleton standing there. Oh well. And it's always good to have good guards. The most evil mage in the world? Come on! That's less than impressive, mate, honestly. Well, I wonder where Garth's father could be. The shopkeeper at some random table? Yeah, this is a bit of an odd shop. But if the die golem is digging him a thing... Oh, and here we go. Here's the worst thing about this whole game. You want to save that stupid sheep? Takes away an experience point. Man, I guess it must be Gus the Goat, and he really is evil. You don't take away the character's experience points. That is most unbecoming of a modern Major General. What is it, Dragon? Whoa! Yeah! This is one of those good old games where you learn spells and skills by levelling up your characters. I always used to like that back in the day. I always liked that as a child, and I always like to see it in these sorts of games as well. Ah, we found Garth's father, Yerf. So what do you want, Dad? Our father has a quest for us. You see, all monsters are expected to perform their monsterly duty and do stuff like slam humans, get crystals, chop down forests, you know, all sorts of things. So this time our father wants us to walk into the room immediately behind him and pick up the crystal that is immediately in the room that's immediately behind them. I don't see how you couldn't have done this yourself, Dad, but whatever. And, oh, okay, this room's a bit bigger than I imagined. Is that the crystal? Oh, rats, it's broken. Must be in that door over there. Magic rocks, what? And a weird circle. Whatever, let's get that crystal. Blast! The door's locked! Maybe the rocks and crystals have something to do with it. I can't imagine. Although, hey, that blue crystal up there looks just like this one. I wonder if we change all these to crystals and step in that circle. Ha ha! Fantastic! Time for some crystal action! What? Except that something's happening? Oh my! Been attacked by the guard of the crystal! Honestly, Father, you could have warned your son about the guardian that was going to attack him. I mean, what neglect and monsterness. I mean, what a monsterful neglect. That is one monster of a bad thing to do, Dad. Good grief. Talk about having a monster party. I mean, what a monstrous action you've performed. Or should I say a monstrous inaction? What kind of monstrosity is that monster? Oh, Dad, you've come to save us! Help! Please! Oh, yeah, he shut off the defence mechanism. Phew. Man, how do you forget a thing like that, Dad? Oh, well, it doesn't matter now. Save the day! And our father tells us to just pick up the crystal and come back to the lab. Except that, Dad, you just walked in this room, walked into the crystal room, walked up right beside the crystal, and just left. So you basically ended up doing pretty much exactly what we just did. What a waste of time. Oh well. Alright, now then. Crystals need water to keep their power, if you didn't know that, or something, so we put the crystal in that water. And with that, we've completed our daily monster tasks, so let's head to bed and have a nice relaxing snooze! Yeah! Man, wonder what we're going to be doing tomorrow, Garth. I mean, a monster's work is never done. I bet you anything that we've already got another responsibility to perform. Hey Dad, hey, that crystal's looking kind of broken there. Yeah, what happened? Well, the crystal was not able to be powered by that water. I guess the water was too weak. So can you guess what that means? It means someone's going to have to get some more powerful water, doesn't it? And, it appears the king has asked for Garth to take on a mission for him. Gee, I wonder what it could possibly be. And oh, there's the die golem. Wait, die golem, golem that digs. Dig golem, dig golem. Oh, that's how you pronounce it, of course. If that guy is referencing something, let me know. It's a bit weird. Well, Black Knight, it might be a bit boring standing at the door and getting shot with arrows, but you're a monster, so get used to it. And look, here's a human. Well, I suppose that Black Knight was also human. But whatever. He's a dwarf. Same thing. And there's Alex, who perhaps you probably don't know the significance of this character being here, but, well, he was the default hero in the RPG Maker system. If you didn't bother to make your own hero like our good friend Garth, you're stuck with Alex and his poison and paralysis attacks, at least one of which doesn't take any magic points to use, so why would you not use it, because it does the same amount of attack power as his normal attack. And he never learns any more skills. So what a boring hero. Anyway, Garth, before you head out, Garth, you're a monster, you're a real monster now, you're 15 years old, so you could use some training. Time to slam a skeleton. That skeleton's doing some most bodacious damage, but he's got nothing on Garth. 8 experience and 5 money. Yeah! We did it. Alright, enough playing about. Let's go see the king. Well, your majesty, what did you want from us? The power crystal did indeed become unbalanced. But, yeah, that's right, the king wants us to get some special crystallis water from some place where a bunch of humans are. The humans have got their hands on this crystallis water in a camp. We're going to infiltrate that camp, slam those humans, get that water. But because we're new on the job, the king feels we should have an assistant with us. So he's going to ask us to take Brain the Ghost. Certainly not Brian the Ghost, Brain the Ghost. And we have our bottle there. Let's find... Hey, I didn't talk to you. Remember me? No, I don't remember you. I don't understand. You're a frog. Well, robot, we'll see you later. Ah, I've seen Brain. Well, Brain, you're going to join us on our magical journey. Yes, Brain joins up with Garth. Brain has rather odd speech patterns, but he's a ghost. He can heal, he can heal and he can attack with his magic, which is most useful because his actual physical attack is free, which will do absolutely nothing. Although he's got a defense of 300, which is most impressive, I must say. And again, he is a ghost. You would think he wouldn't really have... You'd think he'd have an infinite... You'd think defense wouldn't even be a factor for a ghost, would you? But there you go. Now I know what you're thinking, viewers. I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. What's in that barrel? Well, yes, actually, I did. I agree completely with Garth. Oh, I'll gladly take that. Yeah! Red tonics. Those recover your health. We're at full health, of course, so we don't need that. Alright, it's time to mosey on out of the monster kingdom and find this lair of disgraceful humans. I mean, find this lair of graceful humans and slam them all. It's sure to be a monstrous time. Man, could sure go for a monster sandwich right now. This is positively monstrous. I'm going to have to get my hands on some PokeMON'S to stop them. A monster of a time. A whale of a time. No, a monster of a time. Mons. I got Hey Mon! I got Mon stereo set up, but it doesn't play the sound, man! Monster. Stare. Man, Garth, I hope, Mon, good man, that you're not using steroids. I hope that you're Mon... Mon? Steroids! Sorry. So... we can take out these humans easily. Let's just go around the perimeter here. Circling about the perimeter here, there's a big fat orange man in the top right. How can we get to him, gang? He's outside the map. Gonna have to think on this puzzler. That knight, and that specially custom drawn knight with a bow and arrow. Whoever made this game took some pains to edit that sword out of the picture's hands of that monster and stick a bow and arrow instead. So that's quite nice. And Garth levels up and learns a skill that he can't actually use, because the programmer failed to program it correctly. You fighters think you can take the power of Garth and his companion Brain? Anything in the boxes? No, there's nothing in the boxes. That torch looks suspicious. Garth, you're not going to take the torch? And he's calling that ghost wicked? But you're monsters! You do bad stuff, especially at humans! Let's just process this for a second here. Garth is not going to take that torch because you don't pick up everything you see. And yet, the game feels the need to talk about this torch in the first place, so you know there's something significant about it. You know we're coming back here to get that torch later. This is entirely a waste of our time. Pick up this stupid torch now, Garth. Well, he's not going to do it. Alright, Captain Orange, what have you got to say? Fatso, honestly now, there is no need for such offensive language. You must be some kind of monster to say such a thing. Oh wait, we're the monsters. Well, we got a fire token from him, whatever that is. Yeah! Oh, a monster card. The bat? How lovely. It's a hand-drawn picture of a bat. That's what we like to see. And that fire token, it's a magic item. It can let you can use a magic spell 5 times, and then it just vanishes. Let's explore the world map. I don't think that was supposed to be able to happen. We'll just pretend that didn't happen, viewers, for the artistic integrity of Garth's Giant Adventure. There's a temple, but we can't get in that ominous temple. And there's nothing at all in that foresty looking area. Oh well, we're done here. Our heroes are getting a bit beat up. You know, before we storm the inner sanctum of the hero's base, maybe we should head back to Monster Kingdom and have a rest in bed and heal. So let's just do that right now. I can't get in. The game won't let me in the door. Some poor programming at work here. I believe the programmer failed to make the tile we're standing on able to be moved up towards the door from. Let us move upwards into the lair to heal. Great, so let me get this straight. There is no healing spot to go to. I've got to rely entirely on brains, magic to heal, and those precious few healing items I already have. Great. And what's this? Oh, great, a maze. Just what we don't like to see. Well, apparently if you step on any one of the... Apparently these clumps of 4 tiles you see are all the same tile, basically. Any one of these clumps of 4 tiles always leads to the same place. And you've got tiles on the outer edges of each one of these sections of the maze. So we've got to somehow find ourselves through this massive maze and get to the other side. And it's not that easy either. Made it to the exit, but I'm not going on until I get that treasure chest. And we're back to the start again. Come on, Garth. How hard can this be? Well, you know, at least it's not that big. It's only a matter of time before I stumble on the right box that gets us to the exit. Oh, red flask. What does that do? Why, it gives us even more healing power. We're going to need that because we're on a survival mode now. We have to rely entirely on our wits and items to carry us through this entire dungeon. Or indeed the entire game, if we can't get back to the Monster Kingdom. Now we can progress to the next level, and... It's too dark to see? Oh, Garth, you mean to say that we should have picked up that torch in the first place? You don't say! Right, now can we proceed? Yes, we can. And Brian... Oh, Brian? Your name was Brian. Okay. You changed your name. He doesn't think we need the torch, so we'll just leave it in this room to light it up. We're not going to need it to this room, right? We're not going to need it in the next level, right? No, actually, we're not for once. Our heroes, that's into something sensible. So, what's next in this puzzling, perplexing dungeon? 3 dials. I think we have a puzzle on our hands here. Whoa! Oh man, what an action-packed thrill ride that was. Now we head ourselves into Project Spamland. Yeah, we got to dodge these fires. Whoa, some very careful, cunning movements needed to get Garth through these blue fires untapped, unmessed with. Uh-oh. It's move for goal! Oh, did you see that? I only just missed that fast one. And now, oh, do you see the trick to icy? Yeah, on this side of the rock. And go! Whoa! Man, that's pretty tense. Didn't get much space. Anyway, this massive sign with like 10 lines of wide text only says armor equals 2. Okay? Armor equals 2? What did that Well, let's try these other rooms. If we can find the correct path and avoid hitting... Oh well. We're monsters, so we had to take out you excellent humans eventually. You good, prim and proper humans eventually. You make me unsick. Honestly, being good people, not being monsters. Outrageous, I tell you. I mean, enrageous, I tell you. Enrageous! Oh, and yes, you can push things in Happy to Maker games, but, well, nobody ever programmed a game where you can pull things too. Well, some people did, but very rare. Yeah, a clever little puzzle. You've got to make sure to push that cart in just the right way, in just the right path, to get it on that yellow-white thing. Isn't this nice? What a refreshing RPG Maker game this is. See, all these puzzles, all these thoughtfully crafted, lovely puzzles. It's so nice to play an RPG Maker game where the dungeons have interesting, clever little puzzles to solve. Like, the dungeons are all based around puzzles in this game, aren't they? Really, there's some fighting, but there's a lot of puzzles too. Man, it sure would be nice if there was another early to mid-2000s RPG Maker game out there that also revolved around puzzles and dungeons. Interesting, intelligently constructed puzzles, just like this one. That sure would be an entertaining kind of thing for me to be playing through on this series of videos. Wouldn't it? Oh well, gonna have to make do with Garth's adventure. Oh man, Garth, we're getting a special custom battle. Looks like we got to fight this green-haired guy. And he is packing a punch, man. He moves so fast I can't even hit him. Garth's already dead. And we both died. Oh no, and we didn't save at the sheep, so I got to go through that stupid maze again. Blast! Well, I'll save you the frustration of watching that. Did you notice something? That arrow there. Apparently there's something down here. I can't find anything. Maybe it's just an optical illusion. Oh well, we're never going to find out what that is. Right, time for a rematch, fighter. Okay, we're going to have to be very careful fighting this man. Just smash that enter button as fast as possible. Because if he gets up to you... Well, I'm pressing enter and he's still hitting me, but now I've got him. But he's so fast that it's pretty hard to hit him and not have him hit you. And these red barriers aren't really adding much to this, are they? Oh, hey, I got him! Oh, and level 3! Yeah! Garth wonders if that was a strong human, but Brain... I guess Brain has a lot of experience. I mean, he's a ghost. He was probably fighting for the monsters before he died. Brain tells us, nah, he's a weak human. Whoa. Garth, he slammed you the first time. Looks like Garth has a lot of training and experience to obtain before he can truly call himself a powerful monster, capable of slamming humans. Anyway, we've dealt with that, and we've got another cryptic message from that giant monolith. Well, we solved all 3 of those puzzles, so I think we've got what it takes to figure this puzzle out. Have you figured it out, viewers? I'm going to give you 5 seconds to figure out this puzzle. Yeah, you remember we came across some armour, shield and sword earlier, and it was laid out in a very specific order from left to right, and we found out that each of these things has a number. So perhaps, if we fill in each of these dials from 1 to 3 with the corresponding numbers, we'll get it. Anyway, I think we might have just completed the dungeon. Oh yes! I think we can get our hands on that crystalline water, just down this path. And another sheep to save us. The sheep's going to let us save for free for once because he thinks there's something ominous coming up. Ha! Nonsense. What could possibly... Whoa. Whoa, an ambush by humans. You can't beat us humans. We're monsters. And we're going to inflict some monstrous damage on you. You're going to be a monster sandwich when we're done with you. Talk about monstrous. Man, talk about monsters in your pocket. Talk about pocket monsters. Talk about monster for a... Talk about monster, you're glad I didn't say banana. Whatever, we can take out these humans. Whoa! Except that, like, I mean, we've been dealing with 1 or 2 of them before, but now there's 5 at once. And when there's 5 of them, then you start to kind of feel the punch. Garth is... that ghost can easily handle these humans' pathetic attacks, but Garth is getting seriously beat down by all these soldiers. What? Whoa! Did you see how much damage that magic move did to Brain? Oh, because Brain's a ghost. I guess that means that he's more susceptible to magic attacks for some reason. You can do it! Oh no! Garth lost as well. Well, we're going to have to try that fight again. I've got a different strategy this time though. Instead of bashing that mage, and he's obviously the boss, we're going to take down these soldiers first. That's right. Because remember, all these soldiers are doing a lot of damage collectively. So if we can just whittle their numbers down first, that should do us in good stead. Although I'm aware of that magic attack that mage can use that killed Brain in one shot. But Brain's already useless anyway because he's only got... he can only hit for 1 HP. Brain's already useless anyway because he's lost all his magic points. His attack does nothing. Well, hang on a minute. Brain isn't useless because I just remembered something. We have that magic item that we picked up from the orange man. Yeah, that's more like it. Brain can use fire now. Lit. Excuse me. I guess lit means fire. Lit on fire. Man, what a monster of a skill that is. And what a monster of a battle this is. Brain, you're on your last legs. I mean your last ghostly... Let's... Whoa! No, Brain, you're down. But I think we can handle it from here. We're like almost out of healing items. But Garth, come on, take down that mage. Slam him. Show these humans who's boss. Monsters, not humans. Monsters, not humans. Monsters. Mystery cloak. Oh, what a heated exchange. Oh, what a tough battle. But yeah, Brain, don't worry. I mean, Brian, again. He just can't decide who he is, can he? We're fine. Oh wait, his name actually is Brian. Ugh, whatever. Brian the ghost? No. There, that's what we want to see. The crystallis water. We fill up that bottle and let's head back. What? It was just a demo? What? Oh, yeah. I forgot to tell you viewers, this is just a demo. Only ever had the first dungeon, now the game's over. Man, it sure is sad. Wouldn't it be nice to play a game that was just like that, but much longer, and with much more intricate puzzles, challenging battles? Yeah, it sure would be nice, wouldn't it? Well, what a shame that we don't have any such game from the early to mid-2000s on RPG Maker 2000 that we could play that matches the description I just described. We had some fun, Garth, but alas, it is time for us to leave Monster Kingdom once and for all. Or is it? Cheerio.
Well, at least Nanny likes my trumpet playing. Don't you, Nanny? Pardon? You've got no soul. Either of you.
Nor, my lord, have you. Nor had your father, or your father's father, and before him his father.
Igor, I'm not talking about metaphysics. Whatever that is. I'm talking about the blues. Blues.